Hey folks, Randy Go, Trout Man with you here today. Folks, it's going to be a very short intro. The video's too long as it is now. Caught a bunch of bluegill here a few days back. I want to share that with you. What I want to tell you in this intro is if you're into the JDM fishing rods, ultralight rods, you need to check out the Daiwa Italian Special 6'3" ultralight and the 6'1" medium light. These rods are the real deal. They're the kind of rod you need in your thing. It'll be one of them where you need to buy it once in a lifetime. I mean, it's just that darn good. That's what you need to know about that rod. The Daiwa 6'3" ultralight Italian Special. I think it's called, the actual name is Limited. It's AGS Limited Italian Special. I think that's the name of it. But anyway, Italian Special will find you the rod. Also, on this trip, I used iFish Victor's BG1 jig head, the 1.5 gram prototype that he sent me to use. I want to thank him for sending me those, and I will use them. My main things on a jig head is they got to be sharp and the fish got to stay buttoned up on them. His jig head passes that with flying colors. You know, I'm not going to compare it to a Japanese jig head, but the sharpness, if it's not the same, it's pretty darn close. It's much better than any jig head you're going to find here in the States for panfish. That's a fact. So if you don't want to buy anything out of Japan, as a matter of fact, you know, probably my next purchase, which I've got to go through a few jig heads, my next purchase will probably be from Victor's store. These jig heads are the real deal, folks. They're very good. They're very, very good. And you know, you haven't got to fool with anybody overseas if you don't like doing that. Victor's here in the States, and it's all done stateside. So, you know, you need to check them out. And also, he'd sent me some floats and gloves, which I'll talk about them later on. But you know, he's got a fishing website, a fishing gear that he's currently selling. It's quality stuff. It's all quality stuff, and I highly suggest you take a look at it. Caught a bunch of bluegill on this. I don't know how many, 150, 170, I don't know. There's a bunch. Didn't want to come home, but I had to. It's at a Ball Knob Lake. A great day. The bluegill are actually out there this spring are pretty darn good. Hoping to get back out as soon as I can. So like I said, the only thing you need to know in this video, if you're a JDM tackle enthusiast, you need to take a look at the Daiwa AGS Italian Special. Fantastic rod. So until next time, folks, soil up them all, and life is good. Here we go. Here we go. What we got here, folks? What we got here? Probably a bluegill. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, please. There's a bluegill. Ain't much size to him, but I'm going to tell you something, folks. With this rod, you don't need something with a lot of size to give you a lot of fun. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yep, that's a nice chunky 7.5 inch bluegill. Pretty fish. Hit the trout magnet. Bison color. All right, let's get him back in the water. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. A lot of fun on this Daiwa Italian Special. Oh yeah, he's a little bit nicer fish. Yeah, this joker got a little bit of heft to him. All right. All right. That's a little bit better fish. He's only about 7 inches, but he's got a belly on him. Yeah, he's got some weight. All right, let's get him back in the water. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's not a bad looking fish there. Yeah, that's a good 8-inch bluegill right there. It's a beautiful fish too. Well, I tell you, they fight great. All right, folks, let's get him back in the water. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's a good fish here. It's a good fish, I do believe. He's decent. He's decent. All right, folks, I'm gonna guess this bluegill, and if my wife be so kind, we will actually measure this fish and see what it is. I'm gonna guess it at 7 inches. Boy, he's got some good girth though. Boy, I tell you what, he looks pretty darn good. Let's see what he measures. He measured just a tiny bit over 8 inches. Just goes to show you. All right, let's get him back.
So you say.
Here we go. Here we go. Boy, this is a lot of fun. Shoot fire. Let's see him here. Oh yeah. Nice one. Nice one. All right. That's a decent 8-inch bluegill. All right, let's get him back in the water. Here we go. Here we go. Another nice bluegill. Will give me a lot of fight. Pretty. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Yes, sir. It's a male. Boy, he's about 8 inches. Boy, he's got some good girth to him, though. Let's get him back in the water. That ought to get you a fish. Here we go again. All right. Yeah, this one. He got this rod doubled. Yes, sir. That's a nice fish here. Oh, yeah. Heavy fish. Heavy. Shoot fire. Yeah, this is quality bluegill here. Yeah, that's a good 8-inch fish. Boy, he's fat, he's thick, he's got the girth. Gave me a lot of fun. Man, oh man. I'm catching these today on Victor's BG1 1.5 gram prototype jig head. At least I think that's the name of it. But anyway, so far it's working great. Can't recommend it enough. All right, let's get this fish back. Here we go. Here we go. What is that? That's a baby shell cracker. I do need the net. That's a baby shell cracker. Actually, I think he's mixed. That's what he is. Yep, he's mixed. Part shell cracker and part bluegill. They make for a pretty fish, though. Let me get mixed like that. All right. Yeah, that's a mixed. All right, let's get him back. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, he's digging now. He gets to the boat. Yeah. Yes, sir. Another pretty male. I got it. I got it. I got it.
He's too big.
No, I'm not. I'm lifting him with the line. I'll tell you, these bluegill out here, so far this spring, got some good girth to them. That's another chunky 8-inch fish. I'll take them all day. Boy, he's got some pretty colors. All right, let's get him back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. That's just too much fun. All right, yeah, he's a good one. Yes, sir. Shoot fire. Look at this thing. I want you to just look at this thing. Susan, let's get a measurement on this one, please. See what he is. Look at there. Get out here in the sun and then get over here and yeah, get over this way. Boy, that's a beautiful fish. Let's see what he is. Only 8 inches. But boy, that joker got the girth, don't he? All right, let's get him back in the water. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, shoot, fire. Look here at this bluegill. Look at this bluegill. Would you just look? You know what? I don't know. I could be wrong. I was going to say this thing looking like a copper nose, but I don't know. They didn't stock him in here, but you never know. Because he's got that band on his forehead there. But I don't know. But that's a beautiful bluegill. Ain't that a gorgeous fish? Wow. Let's get a measurement on him, if you don't mind. Alright. 8.5, but boy, he's got the girth. He's flat got the girth. Now, that's just a fact. Alright, let's get him back in the water. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, another pretty bluegill. Yes, they're a beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful. Not as big as most of the other ones, but still Still a beautiful fish. All right, let's get him back. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Come here. Come up in here. Yeah, that's another chunky fish. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Tell you what, it's been a great day. It ain't over yet. I mean, it's been fantastic. Just out with beautiful fish. I'm telling you, that's just a gorgeous fish. 7.5 inches thick. Got the girth. All right, let's get him back. There he is. There he is. Yes, sir. May need to net this one. Yeah, I believe we will. Yes, sir. This joker be digging. Oh, yeah. All right, thank you. Another beautiful 8-inch bluegill. Good girth. Something had a hold of him right here. Eat him right there. All right, let's get him back in the water. Ooh, this joker. This joker's cutting up here. Yes, sir.
You need a net?
Let me see. Yeah, probably so. Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, now this bluegill here, he's a little thin. He's okay. He ain't like the other ones. Got good girth, but he's just not very thick. Give me a fight, though. Let's get him back. Woo. Boy, these things got some power, even though they ain't too big. Where's this one? That's a pretty good fish, though. That's a pretty good fish here. It's a beautiful fish, I can tell you that. Wow. Yes, sir. Absolutely gorgeous. That's what you want. That's a healthy bluegill right there. All right, shoot fire, boy. Having a ball here today. Let's get him back in the water. Here we go. This one's cutting up good. Shoot fire. Oh yeah. I'll get it. Stay up there. Nice fish. Nice fish. Yes, sir.
Beautiful fish. All right, let's get him back.
Where are you casting to?
To the edge of the weed line.
This side of it?
Yeah. There he is. Ooh. Boy, it's just a lot of fun. I must have said that a million times today. Seems like a good fish, yeah. Oh yeah, shoot fire. What you talking about?
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's pretty nice for Ball Knob Lake. Actually, yeah, he's okay. Oh yeah, he's got a good girth to him. He's got a real good girth. Beautiful fish. All right, let's get him back. Ooh. What we got here? Shoot, he's wanting to dig down here at the boat. Oh, shoot fire. Would you look here? Now this reminds me of being up at Lake Poinsett with this fish like this one here. Shoot fire. All right, now that is a fantastic bluegill. I don't care where you're fishing. If you don't like them, there's something wrong with you. That's a quality 9-inch fish, maybe 9.5 with girth, thick. Shoot fire, boys. I'm on fire here today. All right, let's get him back. Yes, sir. All right. Shoot fire. Come on, get out of that grass. Get out of that grass. Come on. Come on.
Oh, is he hung up in the grass?
Yeah. Let's let him loose, see will he come out. There it is. There it came out. All right. Yes, sir. Good one, too. Real good. Yes, sir. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. Wow. It's a nice fish for Ball Knob. Real nice. All right, let's get him back in the water. Got one?
I got a fish.
All right. All right, let me get my rod down. Get the net for you. Where is he at? Let's see what my wife's got here for. Oh, she got a nice bluegill. Yes, sir. All right. That's a girthy. He ain't too long, but boy, he's got girth. Look at that. He is pretty. There you go.
Yay! Finally!